welcome to Five Things to Know, a Tax Talk Today exclusive. I'm joined today by John Lipold and Patricia Young. John is the Chief of Tax Partnerships and Advisory Groups of the National Public Liaison Division, and Patricia is the Nationwide Tax Forum Program Manager in IRS Communications Liaison Division. John and Patricia, on behalf of our viewers, it is my pleasure to welcome you to Tax Talk Today, where Irish representatives and tax industry leaders come together to share their knowledge and experiences working with federal tax law. I'd like to start our conversation with Patricia. What are some of the highlights we should expect today, this year at the IRS Tax Forums?
Hi, Alan. Thank you for having us. It's a pleasure to be here. We're super excited. Our 2024 tax forum season is fast approaching, and we are excited about some of the new things that we're going to be offering. John will talk a little bit about that a little later. As you know, the Tax Forums is our agency's premier outreach and education event that focuses exclusively on continuing education training for tax professionals. So our content is designed especially for them, presented by IRS executives, IRS subject matter experts, representatives from our association partner groups, and our content is coming directly from experts in the field of tax administration. So we're super excited about that. We're excited about our new events. This year is going to be 5 cities, just like last year. And this is our second year back, but we're excited. We're going to be in Chicago. We're going to be in Orlando, Baltimore, Dallas, and San Diego. And we were very successful in our first year back last year. We're looking to build on that success this year. And we're expecting between 10 and 12,000 tax pros. We already have several thousand people signed up. We already have at least 200 plus exhibitors over the 5 locations signed up. So everything's coming together and we're looking forward to this year.
Well, that's great. And I do encourage everybody that's even considering attending on the West Coast, San Diego being the only venue that we have that IRS is offering this year. It did sell out quickly last year. So be sure to get on and get yourself signed up. John, what are some of the featured hot topics that we could look forward to this year?
Well, Alan, our curriculum this year is going to feature courses on clean energy credits, digital assets, the Form 1099-K and its reporting requirements, and even issues involving the employee retention credit. We're also offering 3 courses on cybersecurity, including a panel discussion on the Written Information Security Plan. And we're doing something new this year in partnership with Treasury's Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. It's on the new BOI reporting requirements that are going to be affecting many small tax businesses. In addition to all that, attendees will get the keynote address and the plenary session, and perhaps even a bonus appearance by Commissioner Werfel.
Oh, look forward to that for sure. Sure. Patricia, what are some of the other benefits of attending the forums?
So this year we have a really, really robust agenda, and we're actually going to be offering 19 credits as opposed to our traditional 18. So we have 1 hour extra credit, in addition to our 2-hour charities and exempt organizations workshop, which we traditionally have. As I mentioned earlier, we have a couple of hundred, maybe 200 plus tax-related software firms and business tax-related companies that will be exhibiting at the forums. So you'll have an opportunity to meet with those folks. There will be 16 or so different focus group topics to participate in. So you can make your voice heard there, with everything from penalty relief to digital assets to the new Tax Pro account demonstrations will be held. Also, we have IRS personnel in the IRS zone. So we'll be a part of the exhibiting as well. And representatives from SBSC and then Wage and Investments, which is now, I think, renamed Taxpayer Services, Online Services, and Stakeholder Liaison representatives will be there to talk with tax pros. And if by chance you don't see who you need in the expo hall, there will be tables throughout the venue staffed with IRS personnel from Return Prepare Office, from Taxpayer Advocate, from I-10s and HCO, Human Capital. So we'll have someone there to address any needs you may have. The presenters will also be participating in the speakers corner, so they will be there after their presentations to talk with attendees and maybe even answer some additional questions they may have. The the taxpayer advocate, the National Taxpayer Advocate, Eric Collins, is planning on holding a town hall meeting at the forums, and traditionally that will be held on the Wednesday afternoon. So I believe we will still be having that on the Wednesday afternoon at each location. So it's a perfect opportunity to take advantage of all those things, take advantage of, networking with your peers, talking about ideas, sharing ideas, solutions, best practices. A perfect opportunity to also complete all of your continuing education credits for the year in one location, and also visit a really nice location and enjoy the city. So there's lots of benefits to attending a nationwide tax forum.
I'm looking forward to it. I'll be part of this process, part of the program as well this year, so I'm definitely looking forward to all this. John, anything new at the forums that we should look forward to this year?
Well, on Monday evening before each forum, and maybe this is what you were referring to, Alan, we're offering a bonus practice management session. It's going to be great for anybody who's trying to improve their tax business or to just learn some new tips on how to manage it. We're lengthening it to 90 minutes, and we're going to offer it both in English and Spanish. And speaking of Spanish, we're increasing our Spanish language course offerings this year. We're going up to 6. We're also introducing a new digital accounts room where attendees can get help authenticating themselves for IRS applications, such as the Tax Pro account. And last but not least, anybody interested in a career at the IRS will be able to meet with our recruiting team, which will provide them with information on job openings, salaries, benefits, and provide a picture of what it's like to work for the IRS.
That would be quite helpful. I'm sure. I know the IRS is working as hard as they can to hire people, which you desperately need, and I appreciate that. I'm talking as a tax professional now as well as a taxpayer. Patricia, last, I think most important question at this point. I want to go. How do I sign up?
Well, if you want to go and you want to sign up, if you're poking around on irs.gov already, just search tax forums, and the link will come up to the registration website, or you can go directly to the registration website at irstaxforum.com. And there you can sign up for the forum, and you can also book your accommodations for the city that you choose. The early rate is in effect now until June 17th, and that is $255 per person and $245 for association partners with the promo code. The regular rate will then begin after 5 p.m. on June 17th, and that is $309. And then for on-site registration, if you just come over to decide to come over on the day of, the registration then is $390. Still a absolutely great deal for everything that we're offering. The 40+ workshops, topics, case resolution, focus groups, access to IRS executives and association, tax pros, exhibitors, possibly a keynote from commissioner, and meeting the taxpayer advocate. So it's a great deal any way you look at it. And we're super excited. I'm really looking forward to a successful event this year.
Well, this has been really great, John and Patricia. Thank you so much for joining us on 5 Things to Know. On behalf of our viewers, I want to thank you both for your years of service with the IRS. Your work on the nationwide tax forums has really benefited the taxpayer community. And we can see that as more people attend each year. Thanks again, and I look forward to seeing you at this year's tax forums. And if you see me at the tax forums, be sure to say hello. I might just have a special gift for you. Thank you for watching as always. It's been great learning with you, and be sure to join us on a future Tax Talk Today program.